Hello everybody, I am Surinder Kumar, TGT English from JNB Hoshiarpur, Punjab. Today's grammar topic is arrangement of jumbled words. What is jumbled word? Jumbled words in a sentence, when we displace the words from their original position, we call it jumbled words. Now we should know how to arrange these words so as to make a meaningful sentence. For that, there are some set of rules. By knowing those rules, we will be able to easily arrange the jumbled words to make meaningful sentence. So, the basic order of the words in a sentence is subject, verb and object. Subject comes first, then there is verb and the object. This is the basic structure. But in case of interrogative sentences, the sentences which start with the word beginning with WH like who, when, where, why, etc. and how. In such type of sentences, but in an interrogative sentence, the question word precedes the subject. So, if there is a helping verb along with the main verb, then it comes after the question word and before the subject. To this basic structure, different elements can be added. For example, noun phrases, adjective phrases, subject complements, type of clauses, and so on. So, let us take one example where the words have been displaced from their original position. These are the jumbled words, and we are to arrange like such a manner that a meaningful sentence is formed. Now, here the words are stood, first, term, first, who, the, in, class, then there is interrogative sign of interrogation and in. So, there are options. There are 4 options, and first option says first who stood in the class in first term. Second is who stood first in class in the first term. C is who is stood first in the first term class. And D is in class in the first term who stood first. So there are 4 options. Now we will see which option is correct and why other options are incorrect. So the correct option is option B. And why option B is correct, and what is the option? That who stood first in class in the first term. This is the correct sentence. All other 3 sentences A, C, D options are incorrect. Now we will see how it is correct. Explanation to this is the structure in this sentence complies with the basic structure, and the basic structure is subject, who, and the main verb stood. Again, verb complement first, and prepositional phrases in, class, in the first term. These are phrases, prepositional phrases, we call it so. And who is an interrogative pronoun that also functions as the subject. Hence, owing to these reasons, we can say that B option is correct. So, why other options are incorrect? Let us see. Option A. Option A. Let us go back what option A was. First who stood in the class in first term. Now, the option A was incorrect because the order does not create a meaningful sentence. First of all, it does not create a meaningful sentence. The first precedes the subject and does not create a complete meaning. So, option A is incorrect. Now, option C. And what was option C? Option C was who stood first in the first term class. So why it is incorrect? It is incorrect because the order is a jumble of words which do not form a Coherent meaning. Again, same thing. If a sentence does not make sense, we will call that sentence is not correct. So option C is also incorrect. Then what the D option says, and it says in class in the first term who stood first. And why it is correct? The prepositional phrases. Here the prepositional phrases have preceded the subject, which is not the correct order. It should not precede. So hence option A, C and B are incorrect. So by if we have the proper knowledge of tenses and the sentence structures, then also we are easily able to form the sentence from the jumble words. Also, there is one trick. Then there are some phrases that senior to went away. Like this phrasal words, we should pick those phrasal words and we should make group of them. And so when then there is only 3 or 4 as the sentence may be, then it will be easy to fit the phrasal verb to their proper place. So here is some sentences which have been rearranged. Means the sentence, there are jumble words and we are to arrange it now like this to make meaningful sentences. Bring festivals, life, colors to the moment of A. Second, many festivals celebrated in Times India too of are. These holy, some Diwali of are, Eid, Christmas and festival, holy, the colors is of. Celebrated India, it overall is. So students, I should give you some time to think, to try to make correct sentences, and after that we will match your answer with the correct answers. Or and